Hello, everyone. This is Ivan with Create Your Future. I am a certified life coach. I specialize in personal development, relationships, and the law of attraction. So if you ever have any questions or anything that you want to work with, links are down below to book a one-on-one session with me. Today, I wanted to do a video about self-concept. And if you've seen any of my videos, I always talk about self-concept because I think it's one of the main things in order to manifest absolutely everything that you want. It is the concept that you hold around things, but most importantly, the people experiences, but most importantly, the self-concept that you hold of yourself, which is very, very important. It's how do you manifest? How do you love? How do you perceive things? How do you react and stuff like that? Who do you believe you are? Now, I decided to do this video because in a lot of my sessions, I've asked my clients, who are you? And it always takes them a while to respond to that question. And they kind of feel a little bit like thrown off by that question. And the reason I ask this question is because it's very important that you start realizing who you truly are. And not this sense of like, I'm a victim that never gets anything. No, it is, who are you? How do you perceive yourself to be? I'm a kind and loving person. I'm a wonderful person. I'm a generous person. But true self, who are you? Okay, ask yourself that question. And I'm going to share some pointers about self-concept, but first I wanted to share with you a success story. And actually, I would call it more of a success journey because this client is continuously thriving through this journey that we're working on together. And this client came to me a couple of months ago where she has a friend, or at that point was a friend, and she really had strong feelings for him. But due to her past relationships and the concept that she held around herself in relationships, she felt like men would lose interest in her or just want friends of benefits kind of thing. So she was afraid to actually take a leap with this friend because she didn't want to lose him. So then she started to put fear into her concept of the relationship with this person. So she came across, some information about attracting your SP through the law of attraction, the law of assumption. So she became curious and she started to work with affirmations and intentions and visualizations. And as she was doing, she would see a lot of progress and she would see a lot of things come up, that would really help. But she would notice that as soon as she would get one of her intentions come forward to her, she would immediately reject it. She would kind of feel fearful or doubtful at the moment, and then she would go back to the old self. And then there was a distance that was created within her intention, her reality, her desired reality, and her intention. So what ended up happening was that she wanted to figure out what that missing piece was. What was she missing? Because she was affirming morning, day, and night. She was keeping true to her mental diet, and she was, she was visualizing. She had incredible scenes that she created. So she wanted to know what was missing. So she booked a session with me. Within the first session, we realized that there was plenty of blocks that she needed to work around. So we created some intentions around, her feeling secure and safe when she's in love. And she started to incorporate that to her already strong intentions. And we started to create this belief system about herself. Who was she in a relationship? So for example, when I asked her, she was a little doubtful, but as the session progressed and as I got to know more of her, she turned out to be a very creative, very funny person. So we started to create affirmations to do a daily reminder of who she is so that she never forgets who she is in any circumstance. So we created a group of affirmations, and this is very easy, and I'll explain how you could do this yourself. So she did it while incorporating her intentions for her SP, mornings and nights. And then throughout the day, she started to incorporate I am affirmations about herself, reminding herself. And she also started to incorporate the new belief system she had over her creating. She started telling herself, I am God of my reality. I create out of a place of good. I am the master of my thoughts and I create wonderful experiences for myself. What I want wants me. All these great, and she started incorporating these type of affirmations into her daily routine. So she started to build a stronger foundation for her creation. So now she's building a belief system where she knows that she could create anything and that she's actually limitless and she's doing her thing. So through the progress of this, she was able to get her SP, who is now SP, her specific person who is now they're in a relationship now, to come forward by him actually acknowledging the fact that I really like you. I love who you are. But what's most exciting was that he actually told her a lot of her I am affirmations when, like, he actually can profess his love for her. And it was a really exciting time. And, one of the things was that now, like, she is able to take on these situations and actually enjoy them. She's actually not scared or fearful of losing something anymore. She's actually really confident because she reminds herself daily of who she is. And this is why it's so important to actually have a strong sense of self. You want to remind yourself how great you are in every aspect of your life. We hold the concept of ourselves in the different fields of our life, whether it be our career, whether it be our relationship with money, with our health, and this is something that you incorporate to absolutely everything that you do. So one of the exercises we did together was to write down a list of things that she loves, things that she just ultimately likes. The reason I asked her to do this is that she could remind herself that love is present, so you have love for your family, for your friends, for experiences, for travel, for certain type of food, so you always go back to this type of list and they elevate you to a state where you're like, oh, love does exist in my life. So I never am limited to love. So it's a great reminder that you are love, which you start creating a concept of love for yourself, such as I am love. One of my earlier videos, I say the intention, I am love, therefore love is reflected back to me. I think it's so powerful, but you need to start believing that you are love by reminding yourself. Start looking into who you are. Write down a list, create a space for yourself. I always tell my clients, create a little space, maybe meditate, take a couple of deep breaths in, out, relax, and just, write down who you believe you are. Are you friendly? Are you loyal? Are you kind? Are you loving? Are you exciting? Are you funny? And then incorporate the sense of I am loved. I am worthy. I am enough. I am perfect as I am. Start incorporating that with everything you wish to become, with everything you wish to, you already know you are. And it creates a lot of magic because it's a daily reminder of why it is that you're doing your intentions, why it is that you're so worthy of the intentions to create the most loving version of your SP, or why you are, why you are so worthy of that job opportunity or the money or the health. Remind yourself, I'm healthy, I'm strong, I'm powerful, So this is an amazing way to actually do it. And this client, again, while we were working together, she stayed true to herself. And that was the missing piece. That within the intentions and the affirmations, yes, if you completely saturate your mind with an intention or an affirmation, it's going to come to your reality. But you want to use smart affirmations about yourself that are, in tune with who you are, so that you build more strength into the things you want to experience or want to have. So remind yourself that you are loved, that you are enough, that you are wonderful as you are, and you're perfect, and you're loved by absolutely everyone, just as you are. It's very, very important. One of the things that I always question is, why do we have such a hard time loving ourselves? Why is it so hard to tell ourselves, I love myself? If you really think about it, a lot of them struggle, and it's such a struggle to keep up with saying that every single day. And we always looking outside of ourselves to feel the concept of love, where the concept of love already lies within. So if everyone is thus pushed out and we start becoming love, we push out the love and it's reflected back to us. So think about it. It's about you. And I'll say it in every single video that it's all about you. You are the secret to actually have everything that you want when you believe that you are born to be limitless, okay? So this is a little success story that I wanted to share with you in hopes to inspire a lot of you and to maybe help you find that missing piece that you need, which is, it's always been there. It's you, okay? Remember that right now we're having a contest where once we reach 100,000 subscribers, 3 coaching sessions with a coach of your choice will be given away. And also remember that we are all available for one-on-one coaching as well as many courses. Mine to come soon, okay? I promise I'm thinking of something special for you all. So thank you so much for all the love and the feedback. And I intend for all of you to have a magnificent weekend and for you to create a wonderful life for yourself. Thank you.